Good morning, isumpinvapes here. Serious time. Um, it seems to me, of course I'm new, I could be wrong, that after the FDA regulations came out, everyone began attacking everyone in the vaping community. This is a time we need to stand together and fight the FDA. While we agree with some of their regulations, we may not agree with all of their regulations, but we have to work together to get it to where we're still allowed to vape what we want, when we want, and how we want, and not support big tobacco. We've done that for too many years already. Let them find somebody else to get into and leave us vapors alone. Okay, that said, I'm not going to pick sides in squabbles. I have several reviewers that I am close to or partial to or have a relationship online with. And if they respect me, they'll respect my decision to stay neutral. I will not bash anyone, but I will not encourage or support anyone that I feel is trying to drive a wedge in the community. I've noticed that newbies have asked questions on vaping helping vapors, and all of a sudden they get no answers. So I posted a question on vapors helping vapors. I didn't get a response, not one. It's okay, no big deal. I figured it out on my own, but the point being, that community on Facebook is supposed to be out there for the noobs. They're supposed to be helping each other. Every once in a while, they'll help people. It's almost like they pick and choose who they help. But anyway, that's second. Thirdly, my channel is now that I'm coming back off vacation, going back to the original format that I decided when I started watching reviewers on YouTube. I started watching Twisted 420, Grim Green, JT the Juice Man, Tommy Vapes, NC Vapor, Bearded Vapor guy started right before I did. And these were Southern guys or interesting people that I started watching. I'd see that so and so was watching so and so, so I'd jump in it and watch it myself to see. And if I liked them, I subscribed. I kept quiet for quite a while until the fight started, the war started, and I got up in the middle of that one. But that was a pig fight. They were joking around with each other. It was not like it is now, where people are personally attacking people for their opinions. Um, People are slandering people without paper to back it up or proof to back it up. I don't know if you can see the shirt. Put it down a bit. I graduated as a paralegal. Which way is the camera? There we go. I graduated as a paralegal. I've worked in personal injury. I've worked in criminal defense. I've worked in medical malpractice. I've worked in workers' comp. And the main thing you take away from the legal field is you have to have proof. If you say somebody's juice is bad, that it's toxic, you need to have proof of that. Either medical proof or some kind of lab proof. If you have this proof, then you have the legal leg to stand on to go after them. But you cannot just throw a video up and start slandering somebody by name and expect there not to be repercussions. Well, I'm not in the middle of all that. That's my point. I'm just saying that I'm just throwing it out there. If you're thinking about doing it, if you've done it, I'm trying to help you save your butt and not get into a lot of legal trouble. Take it for what it's worth. I've been around the block more than once. As a young person, I had my share of legal troubles because I smoked the green weed. But the main thing is, this got me off of cigarettes. It's been almost 3 months. My leg has started healing. I can walk around on it a little bit without the walker. I have to use the walker for long distances. I'm out of the wheelchair. To me, that is something that I will never forget, and I love the vaping community for it. There are reviewers out there that I'm back and forth with. You know I love you. You know I respect you. But I have to stay neutral. I have to stay out of the fight. Because this channel is going back to what it originally was planned to be, and that's help for noobs, reviews of items and stuff. And if you can't respect that, then unsubscribe. I'll be fine with it. You know, I just, I can't do the clicky childhood games. I just can't do it. You know, as it was said by someone, they represented the company. Hey, I represent myself. I call it as I see it. I've always been honest and upfront with everybody, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm just letting everybody know that isumpinvapes is not going to get in the middle of the fights. You know, I've backed away from the fight on the FDA because there were clicky fighting going on. Instead of us banding together to fight this, everybody went off on a tangent, did their own thing. So, okay, fine. That's that. But we need to pull together now as a community. As a community. That's what we are, people. Smokers don't have communities. You don't see YouTube channels for smokers. You don't see Facebook for smokers or smokers helping smokers. You see vapors helping vapors. You see vapors contest giveaways. You see vapor juice stuff. And, you know, it's a community. There is a network, a TV network that people broadcast on by webcams. There are rooms I walk in, I'm immediately modded. Thank you, Darren. I have guest hosted with Celtic Fury on Coffee and Clouds in the morning. Um, I walk in, they know me. We've chatted back and forth and shared stories, and there's a love there, and there's a community there. And I don't want to see that go away. I see too much infighting, and that needs to stop. It needs to stop. And I hope it will, because I do love this community. But I have to remain neutral. I cannot get into the infighting. If people want to attack me, fine. If people want to, that's what I want. If people want to retaliate for me, that's fine. You know, I'll take care of it on my own. I can fight my own battles. But the thing is, I'm staying neutral. If you can't respect that, you don't respect me. Do what you gotta do. But just remember, all of y'all, every one of you, y'all remember y'all to subscribe to me, and how you were like my first 5 or something like that, and I will always, always have a soft spot in my heart for you. But I cannot get in the middle of this at all. It's not me. It's not what I need to do. I tend to have a temper. I tend to fly off the handle, and that's not going to help the situation at all. If anything, it's going to make it worse. So, enough said. Comments are encouraged. Harassment will not be. If you want to harass me, email me, whatever, do it out where everybody can see it. You can email me in private where nobody can see it but me. Your choice. I can get along with somebody and like somebody and not support them. I'm not going to hate on anybody. I'm not going to take anybody's side in this. I don't want the vaping community to fight, and this I see as my way of trying to keep me out of the fight. So we will go back to reviews, stuff for newbies. My channel may not be as entertaining as it has been in the past, but then again it might. Who knows? But enough said. Y'all come back and see me now you're here. I hope you do. Love y'all.